Man, it's your boy Big Drew, Goodfellas Podcast, for trappers, by trappers, episode 20, man. I got my boy Jake, a.k.a. Roy_DeMeo on Instagram. Just got out 3 years in the joint for what, my boy?
Distillate.
For distillate, man. We'll get to that story first. First thing is first, bro. Tell me about the Mike Tyson story and what happened, bro. I saw you were on the plane with him. He beat your boy up. Like, bro, we got to hear this. Tell me now.
Okay, so yeah, I couldn't never really talk about it before because of what was going on, and I had to go away and deal with my stuff. But yeah, so it's my buddy at the time. We're not buddies no more, but he's out there working for me, Florida boy. Hasn't been home in a while. Say, yo, we're gonna go home, fishing trip, bum bum bum. I'm scared to fly, so I always get drunk on the plane. We go to the airport early. We get drunk. 4/20, 2022, boom, we got a red eye back home, JetBlue Mint, nice, bed mode. I don't know if you ever flew JetBlue Mint.
Yeah, I have. It's nice.
All you got to do is make it on the plane, you're good.
Yep.
Kick back, go to sleep, you wake up, you're in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So we get drunk, we go to get on the plane. What could go wrong? We're black now. We're blacked out drunk.
Both of you and the homie.
Yeah, we blacked out drunk. And he makes a pact with me as we getting on the plane, and he's like, yo, if you do something crazy and get kicked off the plane, I'm still going to Florida. I said, all right, bet. Well, same with you.
Cool.
We get on the plane. We're sitting in on our seats. Boom, we're chilling. What could go wrong? Next thing you know, Iron Mike's come walking on the plane.
No way.
My man only knows that, like, that's a famous boxer. That's all he knows. I'm a diehard Mike Tyson fan. My whole life, I've seen every fight. So immediately when I see him, I'm like, I wouldn't even walk up to him. I've never been starstruck in my life. Seen a lot of celebrities, don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
That was like the first time I was like, holy shit, that's fucking Mike, you know?
That's a big dog right
and
there.
I don't want to, the last thing I want to do is be an aggravating fan. So I'm in my mind like, how can I walk up to him and be polite enough to get a picture?
As you're blackout drunk trying to figure this out.
Yeah. And I'm trying to navigate it in that level. So I'm like, man, fuck. All right, boom, I walk up, and I just immediately start explaining a bunch of his early career fights because I'm obviously too young to have been alive to watch them, but I've seen them over and over on YouTube, and I start just
real fan shit. Like, yo, bro, I'm not some new fan. I knew your shit back in the day.
I know first 19 fights, first round knockout, boom, boom. I'm a huge fan, man. If I could just get a picture, if not, it's fine, man. And he's like, yo, no problem. He's super cool, bro, super chill. Classic Mike Tyson, man. He loves the fans. Boom, boom. We take a picture.
You got your picture?
Yeah, I got a great picture with him. My man takes a picture with him. You can even see in the picture. He didn't get the same vibe from him because you can see the face with Tyson in my picture and the face with Tyson in his picture was like a different face.
Mm-hmm.
So everything's still cool. My man's just drunk over talking to him. Like, I sat down. I'm like, that was all I needed.
In his ear, sloppy drunk, right?
And he's right behind him.
Ooh. So
he's
Tyson can't even get away from it.
No. And Tyson's on shrooms. This is 420. He just did Hippie Hill in San Fran.
Okay.
So it's the end of the day. And he's trying to give us shrooms because he realizes my man's too drunk. He's like, give him some shrooms. And I'm like, hell yeah, I'll do some shrooms. And he's really just trying to get my you know what I mean, homie to shut the fuck up. So this goes on. He can't find the shrooms. Now he's scared because my homie won't shut the fuck up. And the flight attendants told him to shut the fuck up.
Ooh.
So now Tyson's getting paranoid. And I can see it. And I'm filming it, laughing, like taking little snaps here and there. And then, like, you can see the last snap I took. You can see Tyson's look, like, aggravated. I peep right there. Fun's over. Leave this guy the fuck alone. And I'm telling my friend, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Shut the fuck. And he's telling me, no, it's good, man. It's good. I'm like, dude, you're in danger.
Yeah, for real.
And he tells me later on, he didn't know that. He just knew famous boxer. He didn't know famous psychopath. Fucking animal that will murder you. Like, that's why he's such a great boxer too. That's why everybody loved him, not just because he's a great boxer.
He's like an animal.
He's like what you really want to see in a boxing match. So finally he turns around and he just says, like, he leaned over the chair and was like, yo, you starting to piss me off. Shut the fuck up.
How'd he say it in his voice?
You starting to piss me off. Shut the fuck up. Like, you know what I mean? That kind of weird voice, but it was like low, so it was still scary at that point. Very scary. And it scared my homie to the point where he went to saying Mr. Tyson.
No way.
I swear to God. He instantly went
from Iron Mike
to fucking, I'm sorry, Mr. Tyson. And he shut the fuck up. He bitched up right away. He knew instantly right there. Fear kicked in. I was like, thank God. You know what I mean? Finally, you understand the level of threat you're facing. But somehow 10 minutes of drunkenness goes by. We haven't took off. This dumb motherfucker gets a phone call. And somehow it's the bitch he's going to go link with when he gets to Florida. So he gets so excited, he forgets what the fuck just happened.
No way.
And he starts talking obnoxiously loud to this girl about how he's going to fuck her when he gets to Florida, right behind Mike Tyson's head. And I'm looking across, and he's not paying attention to me. And I'm trying to tell, because I can see Tyson, like, just fucking fuming at this point. And I can tell he's pissed as fuck. And I can see something's going to happen. He don't see me. He's not paying no attention. And I can see it's going to happen. But I'm trying not to make it happen by getting up and making a scene. And I'm thinking, worst case, he's going to grab him by the shirt. He might smack him once, something like that. Bro, next thing I know, dog, this dude jumps over the chair and tries to murder him. Just
unleashes.
Just out of nowhere, bro.
No
I swear
way.
to God, unleashes the fucking meanest barrage of hooks on this dude.
How many punches would you say?
Before the video ever cut on, that anybody ever seen on the internet, there was at least 6 punches that landed before that video ever cut on. And they were left, like just mean ass hooks.
Like some MMA, boom, 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 boom,
Bro,
boom, just pounding them.
Vicious to the point where it's like, I'm drunk as fuck. And by the time it kicked into me, I'm like, yo, you got to get up and help. Mind you this, I'm on this $600,000 fucking bond, and I'm on felony probation. So any fuck up right now, I'm not even supposed to be
You're probably not supposed to be on the plane leaving.
I'm allowed to be on a plane, but I'm damn
you
sure
were?
not allowed to be blacked out fucking drunk on here.
Okay.
Doing this crazy shit, fighting famous boxers. Plus, I'm terrified of this nigga when you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Like, this is
Mike
a
Tyson,
fear
bro.
I haven't felt since I was a little kid, bro. I've been in a million prison fights, you're like, bro, never felt this kind of energy. Like, when he did that, finally, I jump up. Like, and as soon as I stepped up, dog, I swear to God, as soon as I hit my feet, he just instantly, that's all I had to do to stop him from beating my man, because instantly everything changed in me. And he goes, you want some too, motherfucker? And I was like, bruh.
Holy shit.
I swear to God on everything. I'm like,
no.
Bro, it was a mixture of the fear of going to jail, getting killed by this guy, and the just shame of like, yo, you just met your fucking all-time favorite celebrity, and now he's pissed at you and hates you.
Oh my
It was like all these bad feelings. I'm like, yo, Mike, I ain't even do nothing. He's like, no, fuck you too, you piece of shit. You piece of shit. No, fuck you, you piece of shit. He called me a piece of shit like 6 times. And I swear, thinking in my head, mid-chaos, like, this motherfucker really talks like that.
Like, out of all of that, that's all.
Like,
That's what registers.
And when it all settled done and shit, right? Like, yo, Mike runs off the plane. They kick my man off the plane.
Oh my!
And I stuck to my
goodness.
word as a man that I will catch my fucking trip to Florida and leave you the fuck here. And I did. And as I'm on the plane and we're taking off and we leave all these fools behind, I'm just like in my mind, like, yo, I really probably just caught the last real deal Mike Tyson moment ever. Like, I was there. That was it. I was a part of it. Mike Tyson might never Mike Tyson out like he did that night ever again.
And you have it on camera, bro.
Yeah, and in my mind, like right there, yeah.
So was your boy fucked up from them punches?
Bro, he had a concussion for 10 days. My man. I go to Florida for the whole week. I come back, he's my worker. So I'm like, it's 8 days later. I'm like, yo, we got to ride. I need you to drive to the farms. I got to go do some things and da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, the farms is a long ride from where we're at the time. It's like a 2-hour drive. He's like, yo, I can't drive. So what the fuck you mean you can't drive?
Bro.
He's like, yo, I can barely walk still. He's like, I'm fucked up. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Holy shit.
Yeah, he was fucked up from that shit. And it's crazy because he tell me the story too. When he leave, he's in the airport. Instead of going to the airport hotel that's connected to I don't know if you've ever been to SFO. There's a fucking hotel connected to it.
Yeah.
Instead of just taking the fucking terminal over there, he's so fucked up, he doesn't do that. He stays there 5 hours waiting for some chick to pick him up. He goes to a hotel. He's waiting to get a hotel room. It's fucking like 5, 6 in the morning now. Somebody comes in to check out and leaves their keys on the desk. He just grabs the key and goes to their room.
No.
Just goes to sleep for like 4 hours till they kick him out.
That's crazy. Because he heard them saying, we're checking out a so-and-so room. He just grabs it.
Stole their room key and just took the room.
Yo, bro. Did they kick Tyson off the plane for that?
Tyson ran off the plane.
Oh,
that's one thing. The homie that shit happened with, I don't fuck with him. Not at all. We're not friends no more. But one thing I will say, he refused all medical treatment. He refused to press any charges or take any statements. And that's the only reason Mike Tyson was never charged for the crime.
That's crazy. But anyways, bro, so listen, bro, you just did 3 years in the joint for distillate. That's insane to me. Please elaborate and let's hear this, bro.
So it was 1 liter of distillate, and it was like an investigation thing going on in Florida prior to this, and I peeped everything going on, so I moved to California and pretty much just left everything behind, and a dude that I had used to be friends with, acquaintances with, was like, hey, man, I'm trying to make some cards. Boom, boom, boom. You're out there in California. Can you send me a liter of distillate? I'll give you the money. Bam, bam, bam. So I don't think nothing of it. I don't even think of it as that big of a deal.
It's
you
just
know?
a liter of distillate.
Yeah. At this time, it was like $5,000, you know? So I bought it for like 5. I'm telling him 6.
So what year is this? Like 2019, 2020?
2019,
Okay.
yeah, 2019.
The reason I know is because the price you said. That's
You
yeah.
already
Now
know
they're
the price.
$600. Now they're $600,
Now it
bro.
seems way more petty because the price is like ridiculous.
Yeah, right.
But so at the time, like, yeah, I paid like $5,000, and I sent it to him for like 6. He gives the money to an ex-girlfriend of mine in Florida. I send it. I don't think nothing of it. A bunch of time goes on. They charge me for some completely, it's kind of related, but completely unrelated to that. But they charged me for 2 cars that I bought. I lied about the price that I paid for the cars. I bought a Hellcat, lied about the price, wound up trading the Hellcat in for a Suburban, missed it.
You mean lied about the price when you get the registration, so you
Yeah,
don't
when
have
I
to pay the
registered, I
full
bought it off
price?
Craigslist.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, correct. So I just seen Dodge Challenger. So I look up the cheapest Dodge Challenger that I see on the title, and it's like $12,000. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna say
I paid
like a
$12,000.
V6 Dodge Challenger, you know, but it's a Hellcat, but it doesn't say that on the
Yeah,
title.
$100,000 versus $12,000.
Yeah, I don't realize these cocksuckers are following me around. So they're watching me in the car. So they're looking all this up. They're like, yo, he's full of shit. Mom, so they've already got this case on me. I trade this car in for a Suburban because I got with this chick who had kids. I got a bunch of kids. The Hellcat ain't working.
Shout out to the kids.
Yeah, so I miss the Hellcat so much and money's still booming. So I buy a whole nother Hellcat. I do the same exact thing with the title.
Now, real quick, just for the fans at home and so I understand, was the investigation before you mailed the distillate or after?
Way before.
So they were already looking at you for what? For weed or what?
So yeah, for weed, saying that I trafficked.
Because you were in Florida, small town Florida, and that shit was super illegal back then.
Yeah, this is 2017, 18 when
19,
this starts.
yeah,
so
yeah.
you already know what's going on in them.
It was literally just like Oregon, Washington, and California that had it legal back then. I think Michigan maybe, but
we
that's
had it on lock.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. We had it on lock. By the way, I know this guy since 2016, but let's keep it going.
Yeah, so them type of times, and then I get the other one. I still don't know that they got me for the first one already. I buy that. All this goes on for years. I moved to California. I make the sale. So the Hellcats were from 2018. I moved to California in 2019. I mailed the distillate. They still don't say nothing for a couple months. Then they charge me for these cars. They give me 2 counts of grand theft and 2 counts of fraud for lying on the title. Yeah, 4 felonies.
Grand theft for that?
Yeah, $60,000 bond. They make me come back. I hire a lawyer for that. They're trying to make me go do 13 months for that.
Just for that? For 2 cars?
Yeah. So
That's crazy.
I have to hire a whole nother lawyer. So I hire another lawyer. I give this guy $30,000. I hire him, and he's like, all right, I got him. They're going to give you probation for the car charges. He's like, but I got some bad news. They got you on a trafficking. They were going to give you a RICO case, but I know the state attorney. The state attorney doesn't want to prosecute a RICO case, so he said they got you dead to rights on trafficking. He's going to get you on that. And when you go to plea out to the probation on the car charges, they're going to charge you on that, and your bond's going to be $600,000, and there's a Nebbia hold.
What's a Nebbia hold?
That means that you have to go prove that this money didn't come from a drug trafficking, your illegal operation. You have to prove the money didn't come from that.
So that's just crazy. So, like, how did they start investigating you to begin with? Did someone snitch on you or what?
Other people that were doing what I was doing, obviously. I just started killing the game because I was going directly to Humboldt. I was on.
Yeah, I remember
jet
you were out
smarter.
here in
I
the
was
field,
killing
bro.
it.
You were taking private jets, everything going
so
ham.
I was killing it. So everybody who was in the game at that time, they were like, I'm selling shit $500 cheaper than you, and I'm frying that, dumping shit, like whatever, bro.
Just flooding the city.
Fuck your other plug. He's done.
Yeah.
And there's nothing else they could do but call Crime Stoppers. So they called Crime Stoppers. There was literally the 3rd investigation is when they finally really picked up. And they brought in FDLE and they brought in the United States Postal Inspector.
No way.
And they brought all them in on it. But there was 2 other times they tried to do it. And they were like, we can't see him doing anything. But all these calls are coming in. So they're like, you got to be doing something.
So your competition was snitching you out?
100%. Yeah, 100%.
It was like that movie Belly when bro drops a dime on him. Yeah, you
Oh,
remember that?
I don't like that shit.
I don't like that shit. Yeah,
Drop a
you
dime
remember
on
that?
them.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm about to go watch Belly after this because of that. But
Yeah, that's exactly how that went. And then when they hit me with the distillate charge, I knew right away. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? They hit me with this charge. I don't know why I'm getting charged with trafficking. As soon as I see the paperwork, they're like a liter of distillate. I knew right there. I'm like, I've only sold 1 liter of distillate my whole fucking life.
Like you're flooding.
I don't know anybody who wants distillate.
You're flooding the town with packs, and it's the distillate they're coming for you for 1 freaking liter.
So yeah, I'm like,
Makes
I know
no
it's
sense.
this cocksucker, and it was his best friend. Like that was my man. This dude didn't even have a case. He just did that to help his friend out because his friend couldn't set me up. His friend was like my right hand man. And he had started, like, betraying me and doing little weird shit. And then me and him got in a feud. And then he started getting shot at. And all kinds of other weird shit started happening. And then he got arrested and blamed everything on me. So then that's when that all came. And he couldn't set me up. So his friend basically set me up. And then they charged me with that. I fought the charge for 2 years. I'm hiring new lawyers. I'm doing everything I can. I'm like, yo, it's a liter of distillate. It's a fucking jar of oil.
What
I
are you guys
drank
tripping
this shit,
for?
and it wouldn't have killed me. You could drink it. You could feed it to a baby. It wouldn't kill him.
Literally.
You know what I mean? I got to go to prison in a cage for 3 years away from my kids.
And real quick, because you told me earlier, how many years were you facing for that originally?
70 years. It was 30 years
for a liter of disty in Florida,
a liter
bro.
of distillate. Yeah, because I'm like ready to go to trial. My lawyer's like, yo, you're facing 30 years for the conspiracy, 30 years for the trafficking, and you got 2 sales because I sent him a sample pack and then I sent him the distillate.
Oh my God.
So it was a sale for each one technically, and then a conspiracy and a trafficking. So it's 30, 30, 5 consecutive. Ran wild because I'm a career criminal, habitual offender, drug trafficker, whatever the fuck they want to label you in Florida. They just put that shit on you. I'd been out of prison 10 years, no felonies.
Crazy.
My first felony, I was 20 years old, you know?
Crazy. So for real quick, for the fans at home, in 2019 in a lot of states, distillate was literally like the equivalent of having crack rock on you because it's
100%.
manufactured weed, just like how they manufacture the coke. So that's why he was facing the 70 years to begin with. So you guys know at home, distillate, 6 years ago was an insane charge. It really was too.
100%.
Bro,
I didn't even know that.
70 years, dog.
70. And then he's like, they'll 100% give it to you. He's like, if you go to trial and lose, you'll die in prison.
For a liter of distillate.
For a liter of distillate.
Okay, so real quick, I remember one time you posted a video. It was in the Suburban. You were at the gas station. The cops came and planted something on you. Do you remember that video?
Yeah.
We're actually going to have to send it to you so you can clip it in. It's a crazy ass. Do you still have that video?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Got to get it to him so it makes sense, bro. Tell us about that. That was crazy.
Okay, so that was an officer named Rick Goff. And he was in charge of the narcotics task force. Yeah, fuck Rick Goff.
Fuck Rick, man.
He's the main one. There's all kinds of stories behind that. But yeah, so they had trackers on all my cars. They had cameras on my house. They were just doing just over the wall shit. But I'm not some dumb motherfucker that rides right. They're pulling me over every day. They're doing everything they can. But it's like, obviously, I'm not operating like that. You guys aren't gonna catch me like that. And it pisses them off. And I'm still at the same time just living my life like fuck you guys. So at that point, I knew that I'm being tracked. I couldn't get this tracker off my car. I found a bunch, but the one I had on there, I knew there was one there. And I was going to a house that I was, doing some stuff at, working out of or whatever. And I just parked at the gas station. I told my homie, I said, pick me up. Come to the house, check everything out. We'll go over some numbers.
Yeah.
We do all that.
Checking traps.
Yeah. So when I'm coming back, I'm pulling into the gas station where my truck is. And this is in a fucked up neighborhood, too, like a white crackhead type of meth addict neighborhood.
Like a white trash neighborhood.
Yeah. So I'm pulling up and I see some fucking, white guy at my car looking through the window and shit. So I'm like, oh, I'm about to knock this in. You know what I mean? I'm like, watch this. I'm telling my man, film and shit. Like, this is going to be a funny one. And as I'm pulling around the car to push up on him and do my thing, I was like, whoa, he's way too clean cut. And I know what's going on with the police at the time. And
he don't even belong in that neighborhood.
Nah, and when I pushed up, I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? He just wasn't scared at all. And he's reaching and doing his little, so I'm like, oh, yo, he's a cop. I knew right away.
Crazy.
And then, I found out later when I posted the video because I got the surveillance from the gas station.
Yeah, I seen that. That's crazy.
I shot them a couple hundred and was like, let me get that. We found out who the officer was and all that.
So what do you think he was trying to do? Get in your car, plant something?
He was trying to get in there and plant something. Because they were trying to say I was dealing cocaine and all these other hard drugs. All through my paperwork says I was dealing cocaine, all these hard drugs. Bro, you know me.
That's crazy. Yeah, I was gonna say I've never even seen you
life.
take a bump. I've taken bumps in front of you without you taking bumps.
I mean, I'll do some sometime even after that. But I'm not gonna sell none or do anything like that.
I never even seen you do
it.
What the heck? What the heck? That's crazy. So did you ever report that they were fucking around at your car?
But yeah,
because I remember you were saying you were gonna.
They took the report and then they just hit me back and were like, "Nah, it's an active investigation. There's nothing we can do."
So they literally told you we're actively investigating you, like.
Yeah, at that point, but I already knew that obviously, and they knew I already knew that, and they just
So how long did the distillate happen after that?
So that went on after I actually sold the distillate. I think they came and charged. That was 2019. I think 2021 they came and charged me after I went through the other charges. I bonded out on that. I fought it. So like around.
You bonded out on 600,000?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good call.
Off
Good
rip.
shit.
Right away out of there.
I'm not sitting in there. Out.
No, I'm gone. But yeah, so then when I fought that for a couple years, and then right around the middle of 2022, they were like, they want you to take 3 years. They're going to take it off the table. I went and hired another big lawyer out of Miami, Jeffrey Weiner.
Jew?
Yeah, definitely no shout out to Jeffrey Weiner. Gave him $102K, and he told me take the same 3 fucking year.
Are you serious?
I swear to God.
So you lost $102K just for this guy to tell you the same exact thing?
We'll just say that came from anonymous donors, but we took an L on it. Yeah, and he didn't do shit for us. He waited. It was like at the end, too. Like there's a time limit. There's like 6 weeks left. And he's like, we'll do everything we can. And 6 weeks goes by, and he's like, take the plea.
That's crazy, bro.
He's like, we'll go to trial. You know, you already paid us. We'll go to trial, but most likely you're going to lose and you're going to die in prison. So,
well, I mean, because you really got caught red-handed sending a liter of distillate.
Bro, you know what's so fucked up, Drew? You know what's so fucked up? How I really, like, there was a couple little things I did that fucked me. But what's really fucked up is, you know how stiff distillate is? You know how sturdy it is?
Yeah.
So when I get it, the dude hand me the jar, and I'm like, to test it, I stick my thumb on the top, then I push down. I put a perfect fucking thumbprint on the top of the distillate for the fucking detectives.
No. So that's really how it got. No.
Like they already had me. The dude knew my name. Like he had set me
but
up.
They
But
had
that
the
was
proof,
like the nail in the coffin.
But the proof was in the pudding.
Nothing else tied me to it. I didn't send the box.
That's
like,
crazy.
you know, I could have denied anything. But he's like, the thumbprint was right there.
Like how'd this come from California sealed with a thumbprint, bro? What's up, bro? We gotta talk.
And it's crazy because at the time, right? They're like tapping my phones and shit, and addresses are getting sent, and money's getting sent to California at the time to random people's names, and it gets knocked off, and they knock the money off, and next thing I know, like months go by, they send the seizure forms for the cash seized in the mail to my house.
Even though it was in other people's names.
Wasn't to my address, wasn't to my name. They sent it to my house in California and to my mom's house in Florida.
No way.
Like, here, we got your money.
So they were
like,
on your ass,
a bunch
bro.
from different addresses. Like, yo, you remember all this, like 40 grand in cash that you lost? Come get it.
What part of Florida was this that they had so much time on their hands, bro?
Southwest Florida.
Southwest
That's
Florida.
another crazy thing. A dude that I'm dealing with when I go to Cali, he sent a box with $5K in it. And he like, man, the shit got knocked off. He's like, I know they stole my money. He's telling me, he's like, I know they stole my money because they telling me my money is in Fort Myers, Florida. Why the fuck would my money be there? And he don't even know that's where I'm from, like this area. So I'm in my mind like, damn, this shit from Florida is really following me everywhere I'm going right now. Like
they're on your head.
Yeah, they on me. And that's why when it was really all said and done and when I had to take the 3, I'm just like, yo, fuck it, man. Just let this shit be over. Leave the rest of my people. They got shit to do with this alone. Because in the end, that's what my lawyer's telling me. He's like, yo, if you just go, like, everything's done. He's like, but if you don't stop, they're going to go to everybody around. Like,
harass them all.
Even if you beat this, it's never going to stop. He's like, just take the 3, go. Everybody's good. Take it on the head.
How many did you have to do out of that 3 total?
30 months.
30 months?
30 and 2 weeks.
Good time, drug course, shit like that?
I did like the first 18 months at the fucked up prison, golf, and then the last year I got to do it a work release, which was just cake as fuck.
It was
My man
camp.
pulled up on me. We're drinking. I'm renting exotic cars, just Lambos and Rolls Royces.
I remember when you started posting the Lambos and the Rolls at the rental car place.
I bought a Corvette while I was there. I was renting my shit.
So you're still making money? Fuck the world, bro.
Yeah, I'm chilling, man. Everything was good. You know, I made good investments before I left, and, you know.
It worked out?
Luckily, I had good friends that were, you know, willing to support me while I was gone that held it down.
So you've been out for what, 3 months now?
Yeah, about 2.5.
2.5.
2.5.
So I was in Florida when you got out. We just didn't cross paths. We were
Nah.
following
and
each
you'd
other.
be just like me. We're everywhere. So I'd be like, yo, you over here? Nah, I just left. I'm like, all right, well, I'll catch you one of these days.
And especially you had just got out, so you're really everywhere. My boy is boom, 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 trying to make the most of it, bro.
That's why I hit you today. I was like halfway down. I'm like, man, let me hit Drew. Tell him down. You like, man, pull up.
I was like, pull up on the podcast, bro.
Yeah,
Because just for the fans at home, he did his time. This is all on paper. He could talk about this whole story. This isn't no self-snitching. This isn't no snitching. This isn't me putting him out there, bro. This is all on paper. He did the crime. He did the time. We could talk about this, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I had to have you on here, bro. Some real trap shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you already know, man. That Florida's fucked up. So if y'all are doing shit over there, man, the goal is to get to California and do it here so you can retire and have a good podcast.
It's just here you got to worry about getting ran up on and robbed by random strangers.
Every fucking corner. Yeah, this shit ain't no joke. I told my girl when we came out here, she's like, should I grab your jewelry? No.
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
Don't grab yours, mine, nothing. Leave anything valuable home.
The Givenchy shorts is as flashy as it gets, bro.
That's it. And they're tore up. If you want these bad enough, man, hey, have them.
So how long did the investigation, because you obviously had the discovery, the paperwork, everything. So how long was the investigation before, like, how long, like, you know what I mean? When did the investigation start?
It started in 2017.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So they had you for like 3-4 years on investigation.
From when the investigation started to the point I actually took the plea and went to prison was 17 to 23. So yeah, 6 years.
Jesus.
That's what my lawyer was telling me too.
For
as it
weed.
was coming down. Yeah, I'm like, why can't I just like, yo, I didn't hurt nobody. I didn't do
It's
anything.
weed.
He's like, yo, they spent millions and millions of dollars. He's like, over 20 officers worked your case. Thousands and thousands of man hours. I'm like, yo, why weren't they trying to catch pedophiles or murderers or
Meth
robbers
traffickers.
and rapists and fentanyl traffickers? Why did they spend thousands of hours?
Was it
Nobody
like
told him.
was it like an officer you went to high school with that had a vendetta against you or something,
It was
bro?
just
Like
a bunch of officers in a town that there was not much going on. And I was just that guy in town. It was like, it didn't come down to what drug you were selling or what you were doing. It was just like, who's the man? Who's making the most? Who's doing the most? And I was going, you know what I mean? Like
and back then you were going ham. For everyone that doesn't know off of social media, I'll try to post some clips here. But this guy was on private jets. This guy was on yachts. He was going ham. And for probably small town Florida, they were not feeling that.
No.
And
I laid low for a while because I was married and then I went through a divorce. And it was like a little midlife, low, you know what I mean? I wanted to come out on the town and flex.
Yeah.
And I'd been poor my whole life in this town. And now I'm bossed up more than everybody. And I want to go out on the town and be like, yeah, fuck y'all. You know what I mean? You remember me? I was voted most likely to end up dead.
You
and
counted me out.
Look at me here
now.
now. I'm fucking shitting on all y'all. What are you doing? You're working construction. Pussy, fuck you.
My guy Jake, bro. Fuck, dude. Bro, I just can't believe all of that. So when you were locked up, man, was everything cool in there? You met some cool people? At the first 18 months in that crazy prison you were talking about. Tell us about that, bro.
Yeah, like, you know, obviously the first couple
What'd you say it was called? Golf?
Golf Correctional. Yeah, anybody. Shout out the inmates at golf and fuck the guards at golf, obviously.
It's that bad, huh?
Yeah, but anybody who's ever done time anywhere in Florida, you've obviously heard of golf. And if you've been to golf, you know it's fucked up. My man Pete, I don't know if you know him. You probably maybe seen him on my social media.
Maybe.
He had just did years at golf and told me all about it, came and lived with me. And
how bad it was?
Yeah, and then as I'm driving on the bus, we're going hours and hours, man. We're 7 hours strong on a fucking Bluebird ride. And finally some random inmate's like, Golf Correctional. And I just hear it. I'm like, yo, don't say no dumb shit like that. Don't put that in that atmosphere. You know, don't put that on us. He's like, what? That's what the sign said. We just went past. I said, no.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, we pulled up. And, like, yeah, the first couple months was like, you know, obviously I'm white. This shit don't work like California prison in Florida.
Yeah, you don't have to join a gang.
You're not with the woods when you go in there. It's like, oh, you're white.
Yeah, when I was locked up in Detroit, same thing. You don't have to join anything, bro. You can hang out who you want. It's like camp.
Yeah, you're on your own, you know. So you're built how you built. You fit in with somebody built like you. And, you know, obviously in the beginning, we're picked out, obviously, as targets. And people, they'll test you a little shit. But once everybody realizes, oh, he ain't pussy and he's obviously
he'll fight back.
And he's an asset. So it's like, you ain't going to get nothing for free. But we could damn sure work with him. And by the time I left, it was like, you know what I mean? I fuck with everybody there. Big shout out, Draco, Glizzy, ZMF, Denver Lanes, Southsiders, all them boys.
Shout out to the guys at Golf, man.
They bang that out there too. You know what I mean? Same shit. They hang out. And them boys, there's a lot of real ones out there.
How was the first time they tested you in there?
It wasn't even nothing this time because the first time I was young, you know what I mean? So
you were just coming back.
Yeah, so when I went back this time, and I had been training out here and working out, I'm bigger. So, like, when I got tested this time, it was like, instantly, like, anybody, you're going to give me a one-on-one? I'm like, all right, come on.
Let's go.
Oh, you don't want to do that? Okay. And then once the only couple people I really had to get into it with and actually get physical with was just bunkies. And they were just crackheads that thought they were going to steal because I had shit. Like,
yeah. Your commissary is probably full stocked every week.
And it was just freebie, just
phone full every week, everything.
Yeah. You couldn't really hit the window like that there. So it was hard to get to the window. You had to send cards. But that's really what got me into hustling there. Like, I don't want to do nothing there. But it was after being there for a while, you just get bored. And you're like, fuck it. You're a hustler, bro. You wind up
in your
somewhere.
blood.
What's making money in here, man? Let me get in on this because I got to do something to pass my time.
Yeah, we won't talk about that one, huh?
Yeah, no.
We won't talk about that. Hey, quick question. What was the first time you got locked up for when you were 21? We can talk about that one, too, since you did your time.
Yeah, that was an attempted murder, armed robbery, and possession of a firearm by a felon, yeah.
No way.
It was just a random shit. Me and my friend got into a random little scuffle with somebody, and I didn't like the way the scuffle went. Stabbed a guy.
Okay.
He survived. Everything was fine.
He snitched on you or what?
No, he actually
how'd they find
saved me,
it was
bro.
you?
He actually saved me. Like, when they caught the guy, shout out to Mario Colon. I still remember
Shout out
his
to
name.
Mario Colon, baby.
So this fool, like, it was just a random scuffle, bro, and I just got out of line. I'm drunk, you know what I mean? I had a woo on me. I didn't like it, so I hit him. Shit goes down. They catch him. He tells his side of the story. He's lying, obviously, because what he told his side of the story wasn't what was really going on. They get him. They can't find him for a while. They finally find him, but they already got me in jail because random people just telling off of shit they heard. They find him. He IDs me, picks me out of a lineup. As it's time to go to court, right, they're offering me 25 years in prison, right? 25 years, swear to God. Paperwork and all that shit. So they offer me 25 years the whole time. I'm thinking I'm fucked. I got to go to trial. You know, what's the difference between that and life? So as we're going down, they do depositions, and my lawyer gets to question him. And my lawyer says, so that night when you see my client attack you, how sure were you? And he said, I never seen who attacked me.
No way, so he looked out for real.
My lawyer says, well, if you didn't see who attacked you, why would you pick him out of a photo lineup? You know what he tell my lawyer?
What?
That's who the cops told me did it.
Shut up. So, boy, those small towns, they don't play, bro. They want to just cook people, huh?
This is the same cops that got me on this one, too.
So they really hated you the second time.
So my dumb ass, right, they go from 25 years in prison to 5 years probation on a plea. My co-defendant telling me, don't take the plea, don't take the plea.
5 years probation, you're lucky.
I already got 5 years probation for another gun charge I had before this. I didn't violate because I did the stabbing before the gun charge plea.
Okay, I get it.
It just took 'em months to catch me. So it doesn't violate it. But I already got 5 years probation. So I'm like, fuck that. I'm taking this probation. I take the probation. My co-defendant waits 2 more months. They drop all the charges on him. So I'm on 5 years probation. I pissed dirty one time for weed. They give me 6 years in prison.
What?
That's Florida. 6 years in prison. Swear to God, you can look
all
this up.
So you got a stabbing, you get 5 years probation, and for pissing dirty, they cook you with 6 years.
Because the charge was aggravated battery. It carries 15 years. So technically, they can give me up to 15. So as I'm going to plea out, they know they prosade my co-defendant. So they're telling me, they're like, yo, you can go home today, right now. They're like, but you got to give a statement and cooperate against your co-defendant so we can reinstate the charges. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. Bro. And they're like, yo, if you're not going to do that, then you're going to have to plea out to open court. And that's it.
And I take it at 21, 22, when you were fighting this, you didn't have the trap money to pay for the lawyers and get out of that kind of trouble.
None of that. I just said, fuck it, I got to go. You know what I mean? And I pled to open mercy to court. And the state asked for 8, and my public defender, whatever, asked for whatever the fuck he asked for, and they wound up giving me 6. And I walked out of the courtroom that day, and my mom was crying and everything, and I was 20 years old, I think, 21, and I got out 26.
So, 26, huh? You were 26 years old when you got out. That's crazy, bro. Fucking 5-6 years for a fucking pissing dirty is insane. Now, let me ask you a question. How did you find out and figure out the Cali weed game? So obviously, you're an OG.
That's crazy because
you're from that era, bro. You're from the original Snap Trap era. So let's talk about that.
So you already know. So, right, as I'm about to come home, I'm in Miami. I'm in South Florida. Well, first I'm in Miami North. The same work release I was just at when my bro pulled up on me at just this time.
Okay.
I meet Pac-Man. I don't know if you remember him.
Yes.
The tall fool, right? So I meet him.
What was his name? Jake?
Mike.
Mike.
So Mike.
Yeah, I remember. Okay, Mike. Yes, Mike Pac-Man. Yes,
so
the big, tall white boy.
And then we go to South Florida together. We both get sent back from work release. And he's telling me about California, Humboldt County, weed and shit like that. I'm like, I never heard none of this. I've been going 6 years. And he's like, yeah, I had a buddy in California. He was sending me weed and da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, okay. So when I come home, I start buying bags off him. And then literally, bro, as I'm like just peeping the game, like, yo, I need to get to Cali and find my own plug. You know what I do? I swear to God to you, Drew. I don't know if I ever told you this story.
I probably never heard it.
I go on my Snapchat and I type in Cali plug.
Shut the fuck
I
up.
swear to God on everything I love, bro. I'm dead, bro, right here. I type in Cali plug. And Cali plug pops up.
So you were typing Cali plug to
I
look
don't know
for
if
a
you
Cali
remember
plug.
Cali plug being in a Lambo, bro, in like 2016, 17. He was in like a gray Lambo or something. That was like the first couple of days I was watching him. And I had like 20, 30K saved up. And I was like, I just sent him a snap. I'm like, yo, bum, bum, bum. I had my other phone. I showed him my whole DOC thing. I'm showing him prison tattoos. I'm like, yo, I ain't no cop. I got out a couple years ago. Like, I got bread. What's up? I'm trying to fuck with you. And like, he just turned me up. You know what I mean?
You know, the first time I met you, I think it was in Cali Plug's apartment.
It was. I think it was. And then
I don't
we
think it
walked
was
to
the
the pink one.
Then we walked to the pink one. I met
one.
you at his apartment. It was you, Jay. You remember Jay and Mike?
Yep.
The Jay, I remember him too. So I remember that I walked you. Yeah, because I was living with Cali Plug at the time. Then I walked you over to the trap, bro. That's crazy.
That was the first time we went over there. You had the Pittsburgh. I think you had the Pittsburgh hat on.
Sure.
You had the gold grill.
Yeah, for sure. Pittsburgh hat with the grill, with like a Nike tank top and some gym shorts, and probably just some Air Maxes, bro. Just running the streets, bro. Yo, that's crazy. And then I remember seeing you a lot after that. So you guys were running up a bag. Then like a couple months later, this guy's on private jets. This guy's on yachts, bags of money.
Even when I turned up and I started going north, though, you can ask Cali right now. I owed Cali like 30.
Really?
I owed Cali like a 30 piece and met him. Matter of fact, when I seen you up north in the Cannabis Cup.
Yes.
I dropped like at least 20 or 30 on him. And he was like, whoa, what you want? I got some other shit. But I had already, you know what I mean? I just kind of, you know what I mean, moved on and found bigger, you know what I mean, growers.
There's so many plugs. But
I gave him his pape and was just like, he was just shocked. Like you don't want anything else, but you're giving me my bread. Like,
he was just shocked you were solid like that.
Yeah, bro. Hey, bro, you turn me up, bro. I ain't gonna jip you. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Cali Plug, bro.
Yeah, dog, that's a real one.
Bro, that's crazy. You were looking up Cali Plug, not the name for him, even though that wasn't. You were looking up.
Had no idea who
Cali
he was,
Plug,
bro.
and he just popped up, bro.
He popped up. That was in the beginning. That was when you could do that. You just like,
no, yeah.
And he was the first one. I never seen a snap trapper, bro. Tell me who you seen before Cali Plug?
Not one. He was the originator, 110%.
No, I never
Gotta
seen
give
one.
credit
I never
where
even
credit's
heard
due.
of that shit till him.
Bro,
and
when I'm
telling people about
hundreds
him,
of pounds, he was the first to post big deals going down. I remember when I first started dealing with him, I was living in Arizona, okay? And he was out here in Cali, but me and him were already homeboys. We had a little business going on. And I remember just watching him, and my friends would be like, bro, this guy's insane. How do you even deal with this guy? You guys are going to get in trouble.
Same thing.
Right? Literally. Bro, he's showing deals going down of people counting out, 100 G's buying a 100 pack. It was just like, it was unheard of at the time.
Everybody was like, yo, this ain't right. Like, don't do it. Don't go out there.
Bro, and it worked.
Yeah.
That's
my boy that's with me right now, that he's out there, he works for me right now. He's still telling me, he'd be like, bro, I still thought you were crazy when you were like, yo, I'm going to go to California and fuck with like, now you out here with me. Like, we out here.
So Pac-Man Mike, man. Shout out Pac-Man Mike.
Shout out Pac-Man Mike, man.
Have you talked to him lately?
Yeah, he pulled up on me on my job.
No way.
Yeah, he's in Lauderdale. He's not really in.
He's not in the weed game no more, he told me.
He's just kind of chilling, yeah.
He's kind of chilling. Yeah, no, I know he's not in the weed game no more. He hit me up like a couple years ago and told me he was going back to Florida and he was getting out the game. I don't know what happened. I didn't ask, but
he's just slowing it down.
A lot of people are out the game right now, bro. A lot of people couldn't make it, couldn't handle it, bro. I'm not saying he's one of them, but I'm just saying from then till now, bro, like 95% of those trappers are gone, bro.
No, yeah, bro. There's not many left.
There's not many left, bro.
And they're recycling in and out.
Yeah,
like,
literally.
They're coming in and out quick. Like, everybody's got short reins. And everybody's trying to cut the profits so low. They're like, oh, I can still make money off of this. And then, boom, 100K loss. Yeah, now what?
Now what? Yeah.
Yeah, you wasn't ready for that. You ain't been through one of them yet.
Or catching a case and for that lawyer fee, you ain't ready for that one.
Yeah, and then you got to go away 2 years and come home and still have some and still have some motion. How you gonna do that?
How are you gonna do that when you're cutting the price so
off
low?
Your fucking bows, nothing. You're dead.
So where do you see the weed game going now? Because to me, it's pretty fucked up, bro. The prices are so low. It's weed is getting legal in all these states. Like, what do you see in the future right now in the weed game, bro?
How crazy can I talk on here?
You can talk as crazy as you want, my guy.
Let's figure out how the Jews are making money off of it.
Ooh.
And let's go that route. You know what I mean?
Let's go that route.
I don't know yet, but I feel like that's a good place to start looking.
That's a good place to start looking.
Wherever they're going to find a couple pennies, they're going to be, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, there's already big Israeli investors out here. I've been to some crazy distros where there's some Israeli. Yeah, the Chinese got the whole country on lock right now. You know that, right? with their teeth because they have. You know why? Because the Chinese, they don't have egos, bro. They work together. They don't.
Pounds are still a fucking zip short every time.
And they're filled with bugs and pesticides.
Dangerous pesticides.
Shit, you can't smoke. That Chinese bubble weed you guys are smoking, that shit is killing you, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I've heard reports, not from my people, but from people, that they're fucking throwing up, and I mean just...
Bro, I've seen bugs in their weed before, bro.
Irritable bowel syndrome. I mean, you
100%.
smoke a half a wood and you're fucking...
Bro, have you ever smoked a Chinese bubble blunt? Your fucking throat feels like a sandpaper hit it, dog.
It's crazy because I've smoked... You know, you're my age.
Yes.
So we come from Mexican Reggie brickweed.
Yes. I'm from... What were we smoking then, bro? Holy shit. Maybe that's why we're so fucked up now, bro.
So if it's worse than that...
Bro.
I mean, if the Mexican cartels in the early 2000s were growing better weed than these guys, let's just stay away from their product.
Bro, yeah, and like, their shit got bugs in it. Their shit got fertilizer. That Chinese bubble weed that's coming from San Gabriel Valley is no good, bro. I'll tell you that much right there. But for some reason, there's a big wave of it. New York, the East Coast loves it.
It's cheap and it's pushed out quick.
The East Coast loves it, bro, for some reason. But still, it's I don't know what to say about that, bro.
I miss 2020 when they were like, 1,200? Like, it's weed, right? Like, this is weed. It's weed. All right, yeah, here. Like, you know what I mean?
Bro, crazy. But what do you see? Like, what do you think's gonna happen with the prices and shit, bro?
Dude, it's just gonna get worse and worse because the only thing that's gonna see, because I got farmers all the time that are like, no, it's gonna go back up. It's gonna go back up. And
I don't
tell
see
them,
it.
bro. The only thing, the sad news is to tell you, the only thing that's gonna make the price of this go back up is going to be detrimental to you because it's going to be people like you going to prison again for it.
Ooh,
until y'all go to jail for growing it, the price ain't going up. If there's no penalty to grow thousands and thousands of pounds, we've seen over the years what happens. More people just go bigger, bigger, bigger. Who cares? Fuck it. Throw $1 million into this grow, $500,000 in here. If we, you know what I mean?
And now there's so much weed that you can't even get rid of it, and the price is so low, it's insane, bro.
And obviously now it seems like we got like Chinese like forced labor or something. Because even trimming, like my man, you know what it costs to trim.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah,
the
bro.
The cost of growing weed is like, how can you sell a bow for $200?
Well, there's 20 of them living in a warehouse, bro. That's how they do it. Stealing electricity or slowing down the meter, bro. It has to be. Bro. Something. But yeah, the Chinese networks I've seen across the country in Oklahoma, New York, here, bro, it's insane. They really got shit on lock, bro. And like you said, it might be slave labor for all I know. I mean, it
fuck
seems...
the massage parlor. Grab these scissors, bitch.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Forget the happy ending. Get the trimming. Yup. Straight up, bro. Yeah, it's a fucked up game right now. So in your aspect of the game, what's moving right now in Florida? What's the packs that are moving in Florida? Is it mixed lights? Is it indoors? Is it the Bubba packs? Like what's going good out there?
Seems like it's been a dead zone, man.
It's like everywhere.
Florida's it's one of them states where you got too many people that got a brain to think with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The only states where I feel like you could still make some decent points at is where it's like, not to diss on the people there, but like there's no huge organized crime, like West Virginia. You know what
Alabama,
I mean?
Mississippi.
There's no fucking mafia or fucking huge gangs, Bulgarians and shit. You know what I mean? There's nobody like that in West Virginia, Tennessee's, Carolinas. But when you go to like Florida, you go to New York, you go to
organized crime.
You got too many people that are gonna load up a semi truck with 30,000 bows that cost them 25 cents in TP to get them there, and they bought out 10 grows. Like, you're not going to make money there if you're just a little guy.
So the small fries are going to be cooked soon.
Yeah, it's monopolized. Even by the black market, it's being monopolized.
That's what I'm saying. The Chinese and all that, that's black market. They're monopolizing the whole black market right now.
Imagine when the white market monopolizes and you're talking billion-dollar industries.
That's going to knock the Chinese out. That's going to be the corporations and the Jews and the government taking over, like you were saying. Yeah. Sooner or later, the Jews are going to... Oh, yeah, they're coming, bro. They're coming for everything, bro. They're trying to take over the world. They took over most of the world, and they're going to try to take every ounce in 2-3 years.
We only got so much. Just leave us be.
Yeah, bro, for real. But I feel like, yeah, bro, in 2-3 years, the AI is going to be crazy. The surveillance is going to be crazy. There's not going to be money be made like this. Like right now, we're at the last of the run is how I feel like.
It's going to all be digital first.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
if they kill Bitcoin, then you're really dead. But if people don't figure out Bitcoin soon... yeah, you're gonna be dead in the black
If
market.
people don't figure out Bitcoin and crypto in general, they're gonna be dead, like you said, dog. Straight up, bro. The game's changing, the world's changing fast. Everything's gonna be under surveillance. It's gonna all go digital.
With it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotta change fast with it, bro. What do you think about like all these brands with their boxes and bag combos and their toys in the shit and all of that, bro? What's your take on that? Because you were locked up when that got popping. You just got out. So let me know, like, what do you think when you saw all that, bro? When you saw these, these boxes with the toy, it literally comes with a fucking toy, bro, in the eighth, in the box. Like, what did you think about that, dog?
It's good market. I would never think that would work.
When I first saw that, I was like, grown men are paying $75 an eighth for a box and a
going
toy
crazy.
With the eighth going crazy.
My man hit me up on FaceTime. I was like, bro, this is the gassest weed I ever seen. And look at this. He had a Tech Deck skateboard. I was like, is the weed really gas or you just got your little toy? Like, did this just somehow subliminally, psyopically take you back to your childhood, getting a Happy Meal at 10 years fucking old and back to your
I almost feel like that's part of the appeal.
Yo, it's like the Happy Meal. Like, yo.
I almost feel like
I'm
that,
hanging
bro.
out.
Bro, literally, I was in Texas. I got booked like 2 months ago to host an event in Texas, man. Shout out Slam Promotions. And they booked me to host their shit. They had a sick-ass after party for champs. And, bro, they had the fucking Game Boy that had all the games built into it, bro. Like the fake bootleg Game Boy that came with the box and the bag combo. So, like, you're literally getting a gaming system to play. I never seen no shit like that before. Like it's a box with an eighth of weed and a fucking mini Game Boy with like 50 preloaded games in there, bro. That really worked.
How the fuck much is that eighth?
I think it was probably how much. You weren't there with me, were you? I'll have to find out and get back to you. But it was at an event. I mean, maybe like because you're getting these Game Boys from China.
How much is the packaging on that? It's got to be $20.
I'd say the packaging with the Game Boy probably more like 30. But if they're getting 75, I mean they're still making a double up, even with the eighth in it. Think about that, bro. But the marketing's crazy though. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's you literally got a mini Game Boy with 50 preloaded games, bro. That shit's insane, dude.
Yeah, no, that's the new wave, man. You gotta.
I want to actually see if I think I got a video and a picture for you. I'm gonna airdrop it to you so you can add it to this, bro. It's fucking intense, dude. Yeah, bro. I couldn't believe that marketing. So it is good marketing, like you said. But the funny part is, all they're selling is Re-Rock lemon cherries in those bags that you can get for $800, $900, $1,000 a bow max in the streets, and these people are paying $50 to $100 an eighth for it. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy. And the box and bag combo itself, I know personally, you can get them from China for $150. You get them locally for $350. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm going to grab some tomorrow.
Are you? If you need anybody, I got a good China plug, man. Shout out Zaza Bags 420 out of Michigan, bro. Redford, Michigan. He's a super good packaging plug.
We're pulling up on him in the morning.
Yeah, I'll get you his info, bro. It's my boy Marty. Super solid people, bro.
We'll have them super exotic $100 eighths. Let me know.
Super exotic, right in Florida, bro. With $1,000 bows in it. That's the funny part. $1,000 bows making 3 to 4K off that bitch, bro. What kind of toys are you gonna put in yours, bro?
Oh man,
girlfriend.
Yeah. Oh my God. Put a blow up sex doll. Yeah.
Put a blow up doll with a bong and everything attached. You can get high while you.
Bro, everything, bro. Yeah. No, I've seen
that's what it's gonna be next.
You seen the Iceware Vezo one? It looked like a flip phone, and you open it and it starts playing the song Money Phone. Like, bro, like, yeah, they got it all, bro. They got it all, bro. And then you got the Lou Graham collab, and it's all the different Goyard bags in different colors, and they call it Boyard. Like, it's good marketing, though. You got to give it to them, bro.
It's crazy, and they wonder why they say we're marketing all this shit to kids.
And the crazy thing is, I kind of feel like it's almost like you said, it psyops people to go back to their childhood, bro. It's like a vintage thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got a little toy in the bottom of the bag, you know what I mean?
Just like
Instead
the
of
Happy
eating
Meal.
your Happy Meal
Or the cereal
burger,
box, how the cereal box used to come with the toy.
Yeah,
you
you smoke the wood, and you get to play around with your little action figures and shit afterwards. You all high and shit.
So what are you smoking out? Are you smoking right now out of prison?
Yeah, I was smoking in prison.
Oh.
I was smoking gumbo, all that golf.
Okay, good.
Bro, I brought that shit there, bro. Bitches would be like, bro, I'd be walking to chow when I smell your dorm turned up.
No way.
Yeah.
So what are you smoking now? What's your favorite strain right now? Now that you're out, you have access to any selection of weed you want. What's your personal? What are you smoking on, or couple strains or whatever?
I'm not
brands?
gonna lie, I've been going for 3 years, so I'm probably a little behind. But lemon cherry, bro.
Lemon cherry's still the wave though. That's the thing.
All right, yeah.
Lemon cherry's still the wave to this day.
The first one of them I got, I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When I heard my brother's song, he talking about, you don't love it like I love this lemon cherry. cherry. I was like, all right, I know what he's talking
You
about.
felt that.
Yeah.
You felt that one.
That shit smokes. Yeah.
Hey,
that's
I
my
can't
favorite.
lie, bro. Runts, lemon cherry, sunset sherbet, gelato, bro. They still hit to this day, bro. Like, I'm
Runts
not capping.
Runts
bro.
was always my favorite back in the day.
Runts was always my favorite back in the day. If I have to go to my absolute favorite, like if God came down and said you can only smoke one strain till you die, it would be Connected Gushers. Has to be, bro.
Gushers is
But it has
nasty.
to be the connected one in the 8th jars, not just regular
Stupid
Gushers
purple.
in the streets, bro. And it's got to be the small buds, not smalls in the half ounce, the 8th. But when they give you, the smaller buds, bro, something about it's just got that flavor. It's got that punch, bro. So shout out to Connected Gushers for making the best weed in the world,
Shout
in my
out
opinion,
Gushers.
bro. Maybe we should go get one after and go smoke, huh?
I'm down.
Oh, actually,
I'll smoke a gush right now.
we're at 1:30 in the morning. We'll rain check for tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be here during the day.
Rain check in the morning, man. So damn, bro. So like, I mean, obviously, I'm sure you've been hearing that the traps are slow all over the country, everywhere. Is it Florida, Detroit,
No,
Ohio?
it's everywhere. I've been.
I think a lot of it too. I mean, people are, the media is lying. I think it's a crisis outside, bro. People just don't got bread like they used to. So even the oversaturation of the market, I think that it's, you go to a lot of hoods now, bro. They don't got bread. You go to a lot of places in the burbs, they're empty. People ain't spending money because they don't got money right now, right? You know what I mean? So
What too? You take this into effect. You got all these motherfuckers out here doing scams and money swaps and all this junky stunt ass bullshit.
that shit too, yeah.
They selling their bows for free. Man,
You're right. They could steal a
$1,200
$1,200 bow and sell it for $500.
They getting them for free. They reading up for free. So I think they saturating and fucking up the market even more.
Man. Yeah, and then all the warehouses that get broke into when they take. You're right. I didn't even
Everything.
think
You
about
got
that
a bunch
one.
of stolen work against. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't
and then
even think
people
of
so
that, yeah.
desperate to sell their work, they getting popped because they thirsty for the sale.
Crazy, bro.
And then now that's fucking up the market even more.
Fucking up the market even more. And then the more states that go legal is going to fuck the market up even more until the Jews come in and buy it all up and then have it on every corner on the 7-Eleven or at the gas
You
station.
follow the laws. You'll know when they come in because the law is going to get set up a certain kind of way.
It will be, right?
If like we can only grow it like this, all right, well, figure out how they doing it because that's...
No, they're just waiting. They're just watching right now, seeing what happens, and they're going to swoop in and control it all.
They might just let everybody eat each other up and then...
That could happen too,
right
bro.
now, it's ours.
That could happen too, because a lot of people invested millions and millions of dollars into facilities and licenses, and now they're closing down or spending pennies on the dollar, selling it, only getting pennies on the dollar back. So you're right, bro. It's eat each other alive, bro.
And the irony of it is, all them years they spent trying to get weed out the game, and the one thing that really fucked everybody over was legalizing it.
Bro, I got a cousin. I'm not going to say what state he's in because he's super low key. And he told me the worst thing I ever did was go legal, bro. And bro just built a $2 million house. He's making money. And he says, bro, the worst thing I did was go legal. I spent millions on this bullshit, the regulations, when I could have just been trapping in the black market and retired by now. Straight up, bro.
Wasted all that money.
Wasted all that money, all that bureaucracy, all those inspections, all the new taxes they're adding, bro. It's insane. You see what Michigan just did? It's at 40% tax at the dispensaries right now. Like, how are they supposed to make money, bro, when a $100 ounce costs the customer $140? It's
And you
fucking
got
nuts.
a dude on the block right now got the same weed like, yo, I'll give you a zip for $100.
Literally. And it's probably better than the dispensary weed. Yeah, that's the
And he ain't gonna go to jail if he gets caught. So
bro, straight
who
up,
cares?
bro. Other than like Connected Gushers, bro, it's hard to find good weed in the stores, bro. Like, it's the weed in the streets is still the best, in my opinion.
Always. The best weed I've ever got in my life has always been out of a turkey bag.
Yeah, that's for sure, bro. Best weed ever, bro.
Yeah.
Best weed ever I got out of a turkey bag was the original Pressure by Baller Berries, free Baller Berries. But yeah, bro, fucking Sky Baller, bro, from Oakland. He brought some shit down, bro. And back then out here was like 6,000-7,000 a pound. And I still remember smoking it, bro. That's the only weed in my life where I could maybe take 3-4 hits and you'd have to put it down. It felt like it was a
2020?
Xanax. No, it was probably like right pre-COVID. Actually, hold on. Let me see when he got locked up. It was 2019 or 2020.
Yeah.
Because it was when the Runts wave was coming. Okay, and he was bringing Oakland Bud down here. Oakland Bud is the best weed in the world. The Bay has the best weed in my opinion,
do.
bro. Yeah, and he had some shit. But yeah, because he got arrested in July of 2021, so it was like probably a year or two before that, so like 2019, 2020. He's original BMF too from Big Meech, bro. He was,
Yeah?
Sky Baller was, yeah, he was original BMF, bro. Crazy. And now he's locked up on some pimping charges or some bullshit in Vegas. But crazy, bro. But yeah, that was the best weed I had, and that came from the Bay, man.
Yeah, shout out to the Bay.
Shout out to the Bay,
Definitely
bro.
got some good bags from up there.
Best bags, bro. Best genetics, everything, bro. It all started in the Bay. Pretty much, I'd say. Bay and like Humboldt area.
The Big Za, like I feel like Burner kind of started the real Big Za
with the
wave
cookies.
right there in the Bay. Yeah,
when
the
he branded the
cookies.
original cookies and they had that taste that no weed tasted like, you're right. That shit
I remember them fools, bro. I was paying $1.50 a quarter for cookies in Florida.
Holy shit.
In like 2016 or something, probably.
Holy shit.
$1.50 a quarter, but it was real cookies. You know what I mean? And that was when I first heard of Burner, and they were like, "Oh no, it's cookies, Thin Mint cookies, bro, from the cookies."
All the different strains
yeah,
back then. Yeah, I
yeah.
remember.
It was like I ain't never seen no weed like that at that time.
I remember when Cookies opened up in Melrose, they used to have good weed there, and then their quality went down. But I remember they used to have good weed there too, bro. Like, Cookies did have it on lock for a little bit. Now you don't even hear Cookies no more.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't really too happy the last couple times we went to little spots and got some.
I wasn't either. That's
cereal
why I
milk
stopped
and
going.
shit. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
The London pound cake was at 75. That stopped being
Seemed
the
like
same.
Nick's lights, like
The gelati stopped being the same. It was like, their quality went down and they were just quantitying it out. Because back then, 2020, everyone had money. Like you said, PPP scams, all the fucking loans and shit.
oh, they went crazy.
They went crazy with
You couldn't
that.
even rent a car in Miami.
So what do you think is going to happen now with the state of the economy? There's no scams. The stores are empty. People are starving. It's just going to get worse, huh?
It's not gonna become great.
Fuck, it's not going to become great, huh?
Nah, it's not
Make
gonna
America
get
great again failed us, huh, bro?
I would say so, yeah. But I mean, people like us, man. If you a survivor and you gonna make it.
I mean, bro, I met you in
A lot of people ain't.
I met you in 2016. We're still in LA. We're still in Cali getting to it, right?
You already know.
Fucking
Right
hey,
up,
bro.
Man, we chilling.
Well, all right, man. My boy Jake, Instagram, Roy_DeMeo, bro. Named after the famous mafia killer, bro. That even the own mafia members were scared of. This is my boy right here. Not that I'm saying he's a killer, but he is out here killing shit, bro. He's like, no. But he is out here killing shit, just not killing people. Any last words for the fans at home, bro?
Man, you know what it is, man. Just stay safe out there and stay locked in, man, and be on beat, because these streets done got dirty.
Man, the worst, right? Hey, real quick before I end it, from the time you got locked up when you got out, it's real fucked up, huh?
Super fucked up.
Crazy, right?
Nah,
Fuck,
when the camera go off, I'll tell you about a little situation I just went through.
Okay. So we're about to shut the camera off. Episode 20, man. Goodfellas Podcast for trappers, by trappers, sponsored by Juice and Trap Directory. Like, follow, subscribe. We out.